So this is like some guy who's like wearing like a fancy uniform. So I'm assuming he's like a higher ranking guy. Okay, so this is the Stephen McGraw guy, I believe. He's got his patches on, doing a press conference yesterday about the police response, and I got a couple of notable clips here that really just shed light on just how fucking stupid these fucking motherfuckers are. Like, these motherfucking fuckers are dumb as fucking fuck. So let's watch.
The on-scene commander at the time believed that it had transitioned from an active shooter to a barricaded subject.
Sir, you have people who are alive, children who are calling 911 saying, please send the police. They are alive. In that classroom, there are lives that are at risk.
We're well aware of that.
Right. Yeah. Why was this decision made not to go in and rescue these children?
Again,
So, a reporter is asking, I'm not sure if you can hear it, they were literally calling 911. Right, so the only answer here is that the commander is a fucking idiot. That's the only answer. Like, he just, like, had spontaneously gone deaf. Or, like, just had temporary insanity or some shit. And also, okay, he made the wrong decision. Fire him! Fire the bitch motherfucker! Like, I'm sorry. When push comes to shove, and you choose to do nothing, get the fuck out!
The on-scene commander considered a barricaded subject and that there was time and there were no more children at risk. Obviously, based upon the information we have, there were children in that classroom that were at risk, and it was, in fact, still an active shooter situation and not a barricaded subject.
So again, the cope. Oh yeah, our commander's a fucking idiot. And I'm a fucking idiot for making them the commander. I'm the fucking idiot. Because this is like the director. Right? Like chief, whatever it is. Like he is in charge of like the statewide apparatus. Or whatever local branch of the statewide apparatus. This fucking shit's insane. These people are fucking ridiculous. They belong in jail. They belong in prison. They belong in whatever. If we could concoct like a Guantanamo Bay these motherfuckers. And that would be fucking like, sleeping on a fucking great like luxury bed in comparison to what these motherfuckers actually deserve. But let's continue.
What?
Police. What can you tell parents that were here waiting and asking for the police to go in?
You don't apology for them?
Yeah, there was 19. Like I said, there was 19 officers in there. In fact, there was plenty of officers to do whatever needed to be done, with one exception, is that the incident commander inside a dynamic entry and went in, and of course that was not till 12. That was not till 12:57. With the benefit of hindsight, stand by.
Fucking, first of all, telling reporters, stand by, motherfucker, we're not in boot camp, you fucking prick. Oh, stand by, like, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Like, hello? And it's, okay, there were 19 officers, one per every kid that was murdered. There were plenty to do the thing, it's just that they all chose not to. And this is what really we need to talk about, is these fuckface cops have this mentality where they are literally selected to be this way, where they value their position within the group, right, more than they value anything else. So they don't want to defy their commander, because if they defied their commander, even if they became a hero, even if they went in there in a blaze of glory, stopped the shooter, and maybe only 2 kids died or 3 kids, right? They would still get fucked in the face by their commander because they defied them. They chose to act against the commander's wishes. And they are so afraid to possibly ever go against leadership that they're willing to just sit back and watch 19 kids get murdered. And again, I want to remind you all, while this was happening, while gunshots were ringing out, they were pepper spraying, tasing, and handcuffing parents. There was one story where a parent was handcuffed and detained for 8 hours and didn't know if their kid was alive or dead for 8 hours. And then when they were eventually released, they discovered that their kid was dead. The police were more interested in beating the shit out of parents, tackling them to the ground, smashing their faces into concrete. Parents of dying and dead children, and then holding them hostage for 8 fucking hours while they are being tortured with not even knowing if their kid is alive or dead because no one had the fucking, just the humanity to go in there and just tell them. It's insane. And this is the guy, these are the people that belong in jail. Again, Guantanamo Bay that's an understatement.
Stand by. Hey, stand by, right?
Stand by.
Okay. Hey, for the benefit of hindsight, where I'm sitting now, of course it was not the right decision. It was the wrong decision, period. There's no excuse for that. But again,
okay, it's a wrong decision. Accountability, maybe? Oh, sorry, we fucked up. 19 kids are dead. Whoops. Anyway, see you all next week. What?
and I wasn't there, but I'm just telling you, from what we know, we believe there should have been an entry at that as soon as you can. Hey, when there's an active shooter, the rules change. It's no longer, okay, it's no longer a barricaded subject. We don't have time. You don't worry about outer perimeters. And by the way, Texas embraces active shooter training, active shooter certification, and that doctrine requires officers, we don't care what agency you're from, you don't have to have a leader on the scene. Every officer lines up, stacks up, goes and finds where those rounds are being fired at.
Apparently not. Like, this guy is saying, stand by, everybody please, stand by. So, this is what we do. We go in, there's an active shooter, we go in, doesn't matter who tells you what, we go in and we neutralize the active shooter, go in. Apparently not. Uh-oh. Max the dog, hello. I've activated the hound. He's like, why is the bitch fucking screaming again? Like, you can't just sit here in our faces, right? And tell us, oh, no, this is what we do when there's an active shooter. Right after you just didn't do it. Come on, Max. Come on, buddy.
And keep shooting until the subject is dead, period.
What? Right? Like, what? That's not what happened. Like, I just, you sitting here, or standing, and telling us, if there's an active shooter, this is what we do. What? But this is where it gets just, this fucking shit is insane. This is insane. This is insanity. This person is, like, experiencing psychosis. This person is not, like, this is psychosis. I want to be very clear, this is psychosis.
Had money in the bank. So why and how is being looked at right now. And I'll tell you this, thousands of more leads are being looked at right now because we haven't answered all the questions. We haven't gotten into the why. Okay? We know the individual was also into cyber gaming in that regard and group gaming in that regard. So we got a lot of questions are out there and we're seeking answers, but we've got an obligation. We'll continue to update you when we find something out. Hey, the woman in the yes. Haven't gotten into the why. Okay? We know the individual was also into cyber gaming in that regard and group gaming in that regard. So
only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
I fucking can't. I can't with this shit. No one is going to be held accountable. Not a single politician, not a single cop. They're going to lie to our faces and say, yeah, in an active shooter situation, we go in and neutralize the subject. Well, what? And now they're scapegoating cyber gaming. I want to tell a story here about police and how fucking stupid they are and how out of touch they are. So for those of you that don't know, I had to deal with a situation with police multiple years ago known as a swatting incident. What this is where someone has your address. They find out what your address is in some way, and they call your local police station and make up a story that there's like a hostage crisis or whatever, and it dispatches a SWAT team to your house, and like meanwhile you have no idea what the fuck's going on, right? So I got swatted 4 years ago, and when explaining to these officers what was going on, right, the officer was like, they described like what clothes you were wearing, how'd they do that? And I remember telling the officer, I'm streaming on the internet and I have a webcam. And the officer looked me dead in the face and said, what's a stream? What's a webcam? So like me, like the guys that had, like I was getting fucking, I had at least a dozen officers pointing at like machine guns at my face. And I'm trying to explain to them what the hell's going on. And the guy in charge, the commander, didn't know what a live stream was and didn't know what a webcam was. And these are the people that were pointing guns in my face, in my mother's face, and they don't even know what a webcam is. Like, and again, like these are the people that are in charge. Cyber gaming. He's into cyber gaming. That's what? That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't fucking mean anything at all. There is no information being transmitted when you say he was into cyber gaming. What? That's like saying, oh, this recent mass shooter was into eating hot dogs. Whoa. Right? Like these fucking idiots, dude. They're fucking morons. Every single one of them are fucking morons, dude. They're fucking morons. And just for, reference, I got swatted when I was living in the DC area in Maryland, right? Cops everywhere. They're all fucking stupid. They're all fucking stupid. In Texas, they're fucking stupid. I've dealt with stupid fucking cops in North Carolina. I've dealt with stupid fucking cops in Maryland. I've dealt with stupid fucking cops in New Jersey. Everywhere I've ever lived, I've dealt with stupid fucking cops, all right? You see on the news, there's stupid fucking cops in Minneapolis. There's stupid fucking cops everywhere. Everywhere. There's stupid, dumb fuck cops, and they don't know fucking anything about anything because they're fucking stupid, okay? And again, they'll never take accountability. It's never their fault. It's never their fault for not keeping up with fucking what a webcam is. Oh, what's a video game? They don't know this stuff because they don't need to know. It doesn't matter, right? And there's never going to be accountability. They're going to sit here and tell us to our faces, oh yeah, no, in an active shooter situation, we would have neutralized the subject. What? Apparently fucking not. Apparently not. Like, they just lie to your face. And there's never any accountability. They just fucking lie. It doesn't matter. And no one will ever like, you can call them out and say, good sir, you are lying. And then they'll just say no. And then go home and collect their paychecks. It's insane. Fucking cyber gaming, dude. I gotta take my fucking bullshit off. I'm getting all sweaty from the yelling.